Hello and welcome back to The Truth About Hemorrhoids question and answer. Today we've got a question from Mike. He says, "Hello Brian, my cousin has been diagnosed with hemorrhoids. Could you tell me what the basic symptoms are that could be a warning for hemorrhoids? If a person gets the hemorrhoid disease, then how do we go about getting treatment?" Well, Mike, if your cousin's already been diagnosed, then he probably knows that he has internal hemorrhoids, because if you have external hemorrhoids, you would know that easily enough because you can feel them, especially when you have a bowel movement and you wipe your rear end. You can feel the lumps of the external hemorrhoid. So he was probably diagnosed with internal hemorrhoids. Now, some of the symptoms that you're going to have with external hemorrhoids, you're definitely going to have the itching, you're going to have the inflammation, you're going to have some pain during and after bowel movements, and you're going to have some difficulty sitting, like in a hard chair or on a bench in the park or something like that when they are inflamed. Now, the internal hemorrhoids, it's a little more difficult to diagnose those early on. One of the first things that we typically see with internal hemorrhoids is the blood. You'll see blood in your stool. When you wipe after a bowel movement, you'll see it on the paper towel. And one thing to keep in mind and to be very cautious about is when you see blood, not to simply assume that it is hemorrhoids, because blood in your stool can be cancer, it can be intestinal ulcers, and those things are very serious. So in the past, we've seen a lot of people who have just assumed they had hemorrhoids and they let it go, and years later they find out they have cancer, and now they have to have their rectum removed because they didn't catch that early enough. And it's very simple to detect early on. So what you want to do is, like your cousin, he went and got it checked. So when you go to the colorectal surgeon, he investigates, he'll find out if you have internal hemorrhoids, and now you can address what the treatment's going to be. And that's just going to depend on what the doctor finds is going on inside of you, and that's going to be different to every individual. So you can get my book. I've got listed all the different treatment procedures. As well, I've got links to the actual videos of those procedures so you can see how those are administered. A lot of them are done in office. Some of them are surgical procedures. Some are non-surgical procedures. But also I talk about how you can relieve some of the pain in the meanwhile. Remember, you can get an appointment with a colorectal surgeon pretty quickly. Get in there and get some relief real quick. So that is my recommendation. Mike, I appreciate it. And thank you all for tuning in to The Truth About Hemorrhoids. And remember, if you have any questions, you can email them to us at hemorrhoidstruth@live.net, or you can go to our website, www.truthabouthemorrhoids.net. You can go to the questions and comments section and submit a question there. Thank you very much. Until next time, go get yourself fixed.